Yes, I said it. Gold is trash. But wait. Before you go, give me a chance to explain. How could I say something so insulting about something that is loved by everyone? Everyone wants a piece of it. Everybody wants to own it. There was a time where everyone had owned it. But trust me, I have my reasons. Gold in its purest form, once it's been cleaned, it is very, very soft. It's not strong enough that you can build from it, even in jewelry, because it's so soft. So you won't see gold being used to build by itself. It'll always be joined with another alloy or another kind of metal. And that is done to strengthen the metal itself, because gold alone is very, very soft. So that's where you'll have your 18 karat gold, you'll have your 10 or 12 karat gold, even 9 karat gold. Those are just another way of saying that it's stronger. So you can use it for everyday wear. Back in the day, gold was actually a form of currency. But unfortunately, because gold is so soft, a lot of people were finding it hard to trust it, because you could shave off the edges, and because they didn't go by the amount, they went by the weight of it. So if your coin had the same value as my coin, but your coin was heavier than my coin, then you can't trust my coin. My coin is too light. So how do you know that it's really what I say it is? And that's the issue that a lot of people were having with precious metals being used as currency. People would shave off the edges or shave off the sides. That's why you see it's not really exactly rounded when you look into history, because it was very easy to manipulate. You'll also hear the city that was made of gold. There's no such thing. There is no city that is made out of gold. You cannot make a city out of gold because gold is too soft. Now, I believe what they did do was pound the gold into thin sheets. That is doable. And I think they use a stronger structure to build and then covered it in gold. And that, from what I know, is someone called a gold gilder. They would pound gold into thin sheets. And because it was so thin, it would look like the whole entire object was made of gold, when in actuality, it was just plated in gold or wrapped in gold. So a lot of people think that, oh, gold is a strong substance, when in actuality, it isn't. It is very, very soft. Even if you go to your local jeweler, they will not recommend that you wear gold in its purest form, because you'll spend so much more maintenance and so much time and so much money pounding it back into shape. So I hear a lot of people say that gold-plated jewelry or gold-plated silver is not something that they'll want to wear. That's something that occurs naturally. Gold combining with silver, as long as it's sterling silver. So don't think of it as it's a cheap item. As long as it's intrinsic, it still holds value. It still is worth something. But I believe that's where they get the gold plating from. So we moved from gold and silver being used in currency to having to use lesser metals of worth, because it was hard to trust the metal. The weights were always different. There were different ways that they tried to see if that coin was real. They had a method where if you knock it and it doesn't, you don't hear a ring, then you know it's not real. Then, if you weigh it and it doesn't weigh the same. It was a lot of things that made it very difficult to trust in the currency that the leader had set aside or had declared the currency. Now they say whoever makes the gold makes the rules. Because gold is so soft, they would stamp their face or an emblem that looked like them, they would stamp it on the coin. And that's where they said, well, if this person is on the coin, that's the person who's making the gold, and that's the person who's making the rules. Now, there was a time where Alexander the Great, he was on the brink of losing his gold refinery that he actually took from Lydia. So the story goes, Juno Moneta, which is the goddess of warning, warned him, and they named currency after her. That's where the term money actually comes from. So, what is the point of all of this? Yes, gold is useless by itself because it's so soft. But gold is money. Everything else is credit. J.P. Morgan.